Good morning, 11:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So, before we get into this morning's update, I would like to go over a few areas of, or topics that we're going to go over. Before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube can recommend this update. It is very important for you to hit the like button. Without the like button, I do not get garnered attention on YouTube. I do not pop up in the YouTube news feeds. And whether it's an older member or somebody new that's just been exposed to my channel, they have no way of seeing it unless they see it through the YouTube news feed. We have a few concerns to go over today during this update, but I'm going to sprinkle it in as we go through this update, including the end of a very, very interesting thing that we had started. But we'll get into that as well. So XRP right now is down 1.74%. We're sitting at the 58.8 cent mark, down 1.74%. We had a dive this morning. We've fallen back into this consolidation. We had a fake out to the top side up to 61.3 cents yesterday. We could not get up to 63.1, and now it's opened the door for a drop back to 52.6 if we were to continue this bearish bias and then come below 56, and let's go into current times, 56.94 cents. If we can hold 56.94 cents on a consolidation, we could continue consolidating through and then break out still. But the fact that we had a fake out to the top side, came back within the consolidation so quickly, and now we seem to be firmly back below this resistance area. This could speak to the fact that we did have a fake out, and now we're getting closer to the end of the month. The longer this drags out, the less likely it is to break out in the way we want. The good news is we still remain well above that 2018 resistance that we have currently flipped to support here at 52.6 cents in current times. So we're well above that. That is the technical drop target if we were to lose 56.9 cents. So I always want to make sure to speak of the short-term consolidation. And one news of note here, I've been waiting all week for this touch here at the cup and handle resistance, even if bearish. That's now been satisfied. So there's no more of me going on the chart and saying, well, I understand that we look bearish, but I still believe we have to come up to the cup and handle resistance ultimately, even if bearish, to get a rejection. I can't say that anymore. In fact, on the daily time frame, the fact we came up so strongly, we very well might be switching to a reversal candle here in real time. And that's not just with XRP. If we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's recovered a little bit, but it's still down 582 points, or 0.92%. Ethereum's had a little bit more drama here, down 1.47%. But still, it's not fallen off the map completely. On Ethereum, when I was looking this morning, first target was 2,505, I thought, when it was coming through. But it hasn't come down there yet. Hasn't come down. It broke through 2,582. We got a firm rejection. Now it's come up and consolidated a little bit. So we'll see if it can reverse the trajectory here for Ethereum, or if now we come down to, what was that? That's like a 70-point drop. Holy moly. Because Ethereum looks like it's starting to set up for like a drop down to at least 2,505. Now if we could get back over 2,580, that could void that bearish thesis. Bitcoin real quick. Does have a small reversal in the hourly. Do we trust it? That's another question. We have a bearish cross here. So it's very likely that we could be coming up here to get a rejection. Now, what would be good news is if this could pull up farther, and this was a nice W reversal. It almost looks like a Gartley here. We came down to the 200 and the 30-minute. But the problem is we stayed below this 20-day moving average. The fact we're below that right now, we're going to have to do a little bit of work here to push past up. And then if we did do enough work, sorry, it pulled off. But if we do enough work, we could invalidate the drop, I suppose. We're going to need some volume to flip this, but it's not over yet. Like, that's what I want everybody to realize this morning. We did have a nice consolidation, but, I mean, it's not technically over yet. Does it seem bearish? Absolutely. Does it seem like we've reversed a little too much than we wanted to? Not necessarily for Bitcoin. Not necessarily for XRP either, because if you look at 58.8 cents, yes, we got rejected by the cup and handle, but we've got one opportunity here to bounce off the 200-day. Now, if we find ourselves below the 200-day and the 30-minute, oh yes, obviously, we're in some trouble. 58.7, we got this bounce back at 59 cents. That's possible. And I would love to say that we could copy trade this, but that is no longer possible. Copy trade has been suspended, not by me, but I was getting complaints to HOTCOIN, and unfortunately, there was a complaint, and I went to use my account yesterday, and it was frozen. After about 4 to 5 hours, they unfroze my account, but they terminated my copy trading. So, because of people complaining, they put a risk and a security risk under my account. So now we are forbidden, or I'm forbidden from having copy traders. So going forward, if I ever do decide to do copy trading again, if BITUNIX allows it, because I'm not going to do it on HOTCOIN anymore. The fact that we had so many problems on HOTCOIN for the copy trading, and then somebody complained when we were up better than 230%, which was mind-boggling. So they froze my account. I was able to get it unfrozen. Sent all of my funds, except for a few $100 that I'll personally trade on there. Or, you know, if I decide to send more for like the XRP Bitcoin pairing and stuff like that. But the general public going forward, if I do copy trading again, won't be welcome. It'll only be for members of Tom's Army. And I'm not going to be doing it on HOTCOIN anymore. The fact that they felt the need to suspend my account, freeze my account with all of my funds in it, and I had to wait a few hours to even be able to get those. And then the fact that some of you took it beyond yourselves over, what do we have, about a $31 loss that day. Overall, we were up 230%, but some took it upon themselves to make a real big complaint. And it ended up costing me my copywriting privileges. So if we do this again in the future, when BITUNIX allows it, anybody who's part of Tom's Army, I'll make members only posts. And going forward, positional details like that, I will only share via members only. I feel very backhanded here. I went outside myself to help this community, and some of you have not just ruined it for everybody else, but you've ruined a part of my livelihood. I like to do copy trading. It helped influence people to come to my channel. It helped influence some to learn beyond just spot trading. But as we see, you know, it's just not possible. So it's okay. It'll be a lot less stress for me. And once BITUNIX is ready, everybody in Tom's Army you'll be able to see it. When I put my content out, it'll be on a half-an-hour delay from now on. Whether or not it's only because of the YouTube doing copyright stuff, that's one thing. But I want my members of Tom's Army for 1/2 hour not to have to deal with, you know, some of the bad actors, some of the scammers, and some of the ones who try to take a good community down. So that's just going forward the way we're going to do it. Questions and concerns, I'm more than welcome to answer. But as far as that goes, that's the deal with the copy trading. That is why you were removed. It wasn't me, but the system automatically is removing you because they're going to close my account down. But some people just keep joining back. But ultimately, it's just going to be completely voided. So I don't appreciate it. I put a lot of work into it, but it is what it is. So XRP, going forward, that's all I'm going to talk about it. XRP right now, we need to get back over 59.93 cents. Unless we get back over 59.93 cents, XRP has put in a little bit of a bearish bias. But unless we break completely down in the 2 hourly past the 200-day support, we still have a real chance to continue up. It's just if we break past that, we already know, you know, the foregone formation in front of us. So we're trying to push back up to 59.1 and use that as a support. Then XRP could find itself moving up to that 63.1 target. However, we've fallen back within this consolidation. So now you have to be aware if XRP loses 56.9 cents, it very well could fall at 52.6 cent mark. So we're going to continue to observe this. We're going to continue to monitor this as the day goes on and see exactly what XRP has in store for us going forward. We have the South Korean exchange that we're going to talk about. So XRP whale on the move, massive 30 million transfer sparks curiosity. So according to Whale Alert, a prominent blockchain tracking service, a whopping 30 million XRP worth 17.938 million was transferred from the South Korean exchange Upbit to an unknown wallet. This huge transfer has raised eyebrows and fueled discussion about the motivations behind the move. And here's the Whale Alert, 30 million XRP. That's valued at 17,938,613 United States dollars transferred from Upbit to unknown wallet. So that's good. That means they're taking it off of the exchange and putting it to an unknown wallet. That means they're looking for price appreciation, this particular whale. So as of writing, the recipient wallet contains about 1.177 million XRP valued at $700,332. What's fascinating is that the tokens transferred from Upbit have since been allocated to a variety of unknown other wallets. More than 10 wallets have been detected, with each receiving approximately 600,000 XRP. Such distribution patterns frequently indicate purposeful maneuvers by whale investors, possibly laying the groundwork for future trading operations. Let's see. Ripple whales have amassed almost 380 million XRP, or more than 200. I'm not reading BS anymore. XRP, or more than 228 million. In the just 10 days, such aggressive accumulation by major holders is frequently interpreted as a harbinger to price surges. Furthermore, institutional interest has increased, with significant entities such as Grayscale's XRP Trust nearing an all-time high in XRP holdings. This increased institutional engagement is boosting market optimism because it often reflects broader confidence in the asset's future. On the other hand, CNF has reported an incident involving Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who publicly criticized scammers who used Ripple's reputation. These fraudsters were able to access the Supreme Court of India's YouTube channel and promote a false XRP scam, which Garlinghouse condemned, reiterating the company's commitment to fight fraudulent activity. Such occurrences highlight the problems that high-profile cryptocurrency initiatives confront in protecting their reputation from hostile attackers. Meanwhile, as of writing, XRP is trading at 59.48 cents. Now it's at about, let's see in current times if we've done any significant movement. We're at 58.8 cents currently right now. So 58.8 cents for XRP currently. So we've come down and given back all those gains. This minor upward momentum is once again bringing the token closer to its critical 60-cent mark, which we got rejected yesterday at 61 cents. Seeing that this article came out today, they should do more due diligence in that regard. And now I want to read this. Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Last-minute appeal by U.S. SEC and XRP case. So, the latest developments regarding the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit have indicated deliberations on an appeal against Judge Therez's ruling in the XRP's case. An attorney argues that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, will not reveal its decision until the last minute. In addition, former SEC lawyers claim an appeal filing by the regulator is most likely. U.S. SEC to file appeal in Ripple lawsuit. Former SEC lawyers Mark Fagel and James Farrell seem the most confident about an appeal by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in Ripple versus SEC case. They assert that anything less than an appeal will be bad for government agencies. The agency still has 2 weeks to file the appeal. Tensions continue to grow in the XRP community as the appeal deadline gets closer. However, attorney Fred Rispoli believes the SEC is still unclear about whether to appeal or not. Also, he suggests that any announcement or filing might come close to the deadline. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and CLO Stuart Elderody have denied any intention to appeal in Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. The company has also obtained a stay order from the court holding the $125 million in penalty payment to the agency until appeal. The SEC filing in the Binance case has hinted at no appeal against Judge Therez's summary judgment on XRP programmatic sales. Notably, the judge did not issue a ruling on secondary sales, but stated that programmatic buyer stood in the same shoes as a secondary market purchase. So Fred Rispoli said Elon Musk has missed an opportunity to poke the SEC in the eye. Musk should enable payments on X, allowing every crypto such as XRP that the SEC has failed to label as security in the court. Legally protected but afraid. Unexpected and atypical for Elon, Rispoli added, talking about the scrutiny and legal aspects of crypto. The SEC seeking sanctions against Elon Musk for failing to appear in court for testimony in a probe over $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. The agency could reprimand Musk for denying a lawful administrative subpoena. XRP price jumped 4% in the past 24 hours, trading at 60 cents. But now, as we know, it's come back down. But I'm going to end this update here. My son's been sick. He's got a little bit of a fever. He's thrown up a couple times this morning. So I'm going to go back in and be dad. Just remember, no more copy trading. No fault of mine, no fault of most of yours, but some complained and they got my account revoked. So I was suspended from being a lead copy trader, which is a shame. We ended up better than 200%, almost 230. And that's just the way it's going to end. And going forward, if I do copy trading on BITUNIX, just remember, it's only going to be members for Tom's Army. My personal profile stuff is only going to be for members of Tom's Army going forward. You know, if we add the positions and we do like a FOMO Friday and Winning Wednesday, that's one thing. But, you know, sometimes you got to stay more close to the vest. So I'm just going to focus on the spot trading. We're going to focus on the spot prices. We won't talk about futures anymore. And we're going to go forward and have this a much tighter community by way of understanding the charts at a much deeper and minute level. Have a blessed day, and remember what I said to start, because I probably won't see many of you much today. I'm going to make sure my son's okay and need a day off. So 59.1 cents, if we push past that technical target, could get us all the way up to 63.1. 60.8 cents is a resistance because it's the cup and handle resistance. If we continue breaking down, 56.94 cents. If that fails, 52.6. Make sure to hit that like button. If you appreciate what I do, consider joining Tom's Army. If you're looking to trade XRP worldwide, video description below, there's BITUNIX and HOTCOIN. BITUNIX has the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the world, in my opinion, at least in the USA. They're my favorite. And outside of that, if you need to trade XRP Bitcoin pairing or a few others BITUNIX doesn't have, you can always join HOTCOIN, but copy trading is no longer available.